Lots of interesting Xbox One X news coming out. We did hear from Phil Spencer, and he was taking to Twitter recently, and so he wanted to talk a little bit more about Xbox One X and some of the differences in the games, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Hey, what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I really appreciate it. You know, Phil Spencer, good guy, right? I do a lot of videos about the man. He really talks a lot when it comes to the Xbox, and I love that. You know, that's fantastic. I like bringing the news to you guys, the things that he says, the things that Microsoft says, news about the Xbox One X. Most of the messages and things like that that I get from you guys, the fans and things like that, are regarding it. You know, keep up the good work. Love hearing about the One X. I didn't even know about this or that. Like, so many people don't even know that there's going to be a new UI for the One X and the Xbox One in general when the One X launches. What we have now isn't going to be the actual UI when everything launches. And I think only YouTubers have actually covered this, despite the fact that Mikey Barra had tweeted that, hey, there's going to be different UIs. So, in keeping with that, Phil Spencer took to Twitter and was talking about the differences between Xbox One versions and Xbox One X versions, because we got a little taste of that at E3, right? And it was just a smidgen of a taste, because they didn't really show differences, to be honest with you. We've seen some games running on the One X, surely, and they looked amazing. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Forza 7 was stunning. You know, Assassin's Creed, amazing. Anthem, breathtaking. So much so that Sony decided to use that footage and try to pass it off as their own. So I think that we know that Microsoft needs to show differences, though. Like, what I would have liked to seen at E3 is Forza Motorsport 7 running on a Xbox One X and then one running on an Xbox One S, so that we can see a stark difference. But even more so than the first-party games, because you know what? Forza Motorsport, to be honest with you, is a gorgeous game no matter what you're playing it on. Like, I was playing Forza Motorsport 6 the other day. Absolutely gorgeous, fantastic looking game, and that's only 1080p 60, so that's going to look good no matter what. I think what we need to see is some third-party games. I would love to see something like a Call of Duty World War II or a Battlefront 2. Some of these games running on the S and then the X, and just trying to see like a good comparison, because we're going to be looking for a definitive difference. And this is what Phil Spencer said. As for highlighting the differences between Xbox versions, Spencer said, we know you will want to see the X differences, so we'll make sure we find a good way to highlight that as people are deciding. This could mean that direct comparisons, obviously, are going to be on the way, preferably at Gamescom or shortly thereafter, because guess what? We're closing in on the time when we're supposed to be able to pre-order and get this damn thing. People are going to want to pre-order this thing, and people want to see the differences and why they should pre-order. I mean, $500, supposedly, you know, that's a good chunk of money, and people are going to want to see that it's worth the money to them. And I think that this is what they're going to have to do: show off a plethora of games running on the X, running on the S. That way we know. That way people can make an informed decision for themselves, and that's going to be best for everybody. So finally, Phil Spencer is talking what everybody wants to hear. We want to see the differences between these versions, even PS4 versions or PS4 Pro versions. I want to see those differences as well. Phil Spencer right on the ball as usual. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic 4th of July. I know I am probably pretty busy when this video releases, but it's always good to hear feedback from you guys. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me, and it would help the channel out tremendously. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer, out.